Hey guys, welcome back. So, as promised, this time it's another combo video for the Salamangreat, but this one's on version 2, of course. So, like I did with the first combo video, I'm going to show you two different test hands, just to show you guys, how this deck plays overall. Salamangreat usually kind of does the exact same thing, but of course, you got to work around with what you have sometimes, because there are going to be times where you're not going to be able to open up with any of your combo pieces, so you have to be able to work with what you got. But again, that's what's so great about Salamangreats, because, it's a deck that can find its way back and just recover from where it left off. The deck usually just loses hard to Nibiru, but if you can know how to handle that, you shouldn't have any problems. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish shuffling here, and we'll get started. Alright, so as y'all know, this is going to have Super Poly, so we'll just have to see what we have in our opening hand. Let's just hope we open it, because unfortunately Super Poly is not searchable in this deck, at least. So, yeah. Okay, DD Crow's not a bad start. Oh wow, 2 DD Crows. That ain't too good. Okay, Silent Mining. Okay, Effect Veiler, not bad. And Will of the Salamangreat. I guess if I had a choice, I could probably lose one of the DD Crows, but that's kind of risky because, again, this isn't exactly the best hand. So, what we could do is take a chance, use Silent Mining, discard the Will of the Salamangreats, because I'd rather not lose my hand traps. Because the deck really likes to use its hand traps as much as it can, so let's go and activate Silent Mining. We'll go and discard the Will of the Salamangreats, and we'll search out a Salamangreat monster. I guess if I really wanted to take a chance at it, we could go Salamangreat Gazelle just to dump the Spinny and then go from there. Or you can take a chance with Foxy, hope for the Polyduality effect to come in handy at one point. But for now, I feel like Gazelle might be the safest one. So let's see what we can do. If this board doesn't start off well, that's fine. Like I said, I'm going to do two different test hands just to see what we can do. And yeah, okay. So we're going to go ahead and normal summon the Gazelle. Use the effect to go ahead and dump a salad card. In this case, we're going to go Spinny this time, just because Spinny has that self-recursion, or free summon from the grave, rather. And then we're going to use Spinny's effect now to go and special summon itself. And then we're going to go and overlay the Spinny and the Gazelle, just to make that Mirage Stalio, because we got to be able to get something started. So, make the Stalio, and the only real question is, what do you want to summon off the Mirage Stalio's effect? You can go Jack Jaguar. If anything, that's probably what I'm going to do right now. So we're just going to go and detach Gazelle, bring out that Jack Jaguar. If I can find it here. Ah, here it is. So you summon out Jack Jaguar, and then from there you pretty much just go into Sunlight Wolf. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to use Jack Jaguar's effect a little early because we still don't have that Salamangreat Sanctuary. So that's what we're going to have to do. So go ahead and get rid of those Stalio and the Jack Jaguar. Go into Wolf. And then we're going to use Jack Jaguar's effect now, just to send back Mirage Stalio back into the extra deck in order to special. And then we're going to use Wolf's effect now, just to add back our Gazelle. Alright, now we're going to go and link off Jack Jaguar to get, or just to make the Balinks. And then with Balink's effect, you're going to go ahead and search out your Sanctuary. Okay. Alrighty. So now the next thing to do really is just to go and activate the Sanctuary. I don't really want to keep Balinks on board, so what I'm going to go ahead and do just is link off the Balinks together with the Sunlight Wolf, just to make another wolf. I know I could just go into Helio because that's an instant link 3, but Helio doesn't really do much if you're going first. He's more of a turn 2 card, so just going to go into Sunlight Wolf now. And then we're going to use Wolf's second effect in order to add back our Will of the Salamangreat. Alright. The next thing we could probably do is, you could actually go ahead and activate Will of the Salamangreat, just so you can use the Soul Charge effect, where we just, target Wolf, and then bring back Jack Jaguar and Spinny together. So let's go and do that. So we're going to activate that. Just use the effect to target, send it to the grave, and then we're going to special summon 2 Salad Monsters in defense mode. And then afterwards, the best play really I could think of is just make Nightmare Phoenix, just to give Sunlight Wolf protection from battle. So let's go with that. At least that way next turn, you know, if I want to keep further extending, I could just do that. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, another play you could do right now, after you make the Nightmare Phoenix, you could actually just go instantly into Avermax. So, and this is if you wanted to do it that way. You can link off these two. You can just instantly go into Avermax, because Avermax can't be targeted. Can't be targeted by your opponent, and also, if I'm not mistaken, you can't be destroyed by card effects. So let's see. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Okay, so yeah, so can't be targeted overall. And of course, he's got the Crystal Wing effect, where you know he gains power based on whatever monster he's battling with. And also, if your opponent even does get rid of the card, if it hits the grave by my opponent's card, you get to shuffle back one card, non-targeting, back to your opponent's deck. So honestly, you could just leave the board just like this. You got 3 hand traps, 2 DD Crow, Effect Veiler, none of which are hard ones per turns, and you still got the Gazelle in hand, which you could use next turn. And again, with Avermax, I forgot to mention one thing. He's the only target your opponent is really allowed to attack. So yeah, really a tough boss monster to get around. So that's just the first opening hand. Let's just hope we do better next time around. So let's go and put everything back and do another reshuffle, and we'll go from there. Alright. So hopefully I'll open up with that Super Poly, because, you know, again, Super Poly, an amazing card, just not searchable in this deck. You mainly just have to dig it out with cards like Buffalo, or just be lucky enough to open up with it. Alright. So now, let's see what we open up with. Okay. Opening hand is another Will of the Salamangreat. Oops. Falco. Nah, that's not good, but... Okay, Monster Reborn, that's something. Okay, Gazelle. Wow, I did not expect that. And then lastly, Effect Veiler. Okay, so there is a couple things we can work with. And honestly, normal summoning Falco right now would not really be a bad thing, considering that you could easily just link it off, go into Gazelle, and then just, yeah, you can go full combo right there. So let's go ahead and just go with a safe one. We're just going to go ahead and commit our normal summon to Falco. Normally I don't do that, but I'd rather not have it in hand. I'd rather just have it on field or engraved, so we're going to link it off for Balinx again. Balinx effect to go into your Sanctuary. Alright, then you're going to go and activate the Sanctuary. And then, what we can do right now is, and I messed up, I forgot to summon out Gazelle after Falco was sent to the grave, but I still got another way around that, so no need to worry. I'm going to go and activate the Will, only because I only need it the one time. So with this one, I kind of want to go ahead and use Monster Reborn just to bring back that Falco. The reason being is, you know, I want to go in instantly into Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So, and this just because I made a mistake. So we're going to go ahead and make the Sunlight Wolf now. That way I can now trigger off Gazelle. So Gazelle's effect will special. And then we're going to go ahead and dump a Salamangreat card to the grave. In which case we can go ahead and go with... you can actually go with a trap card, honestly. Or if you want to go with one of your level 3 monsters, you can do that too. So let's just do that. Sorry about that. My voice got groggy there. I'm going to go ahead and send Salamangreat Spinny. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and use Spinny's effect to special. And we're not going to use Wolf's effect just yet. I'd rather just say that. We're going to overlay these two together to make Mirage Stallia. Still not going to use Sunlight Wolf effect. Next, we're going to use Stallia's effect to detach 1 to special. I'm going to go for Jack Jaguar. So with this one, I just want to sit on a rank 4 mainly. So, alright, so Jack Jaguar, and then we're going to go ahead and then, you know, link off Sunlight Wolf with Jack Jaguar just to make another Jack Jaguar, or Sunlight Wolf, I'm sorry. So, there we go. Alrighty. Next up, we're going to go ahead and you could go ahead and actually use Jack Jaguar's effect right now. Spin back this Wolf back to the extra deck to special. Wolf effect to add back your Gazelle to your hand. We're not going to be able to summon it for the duration of this turn, but that's okay. Next up, we're going to go ahead and use Falco's effect to bounce back the Jack Jaguar to our hand. in order to special. And then you're going to use Will's effect to special summon Jack Jaguar from hand. Just do that. Of course, you could have just done it the other way around. You could have just summoned Will, but you know, might as well just use Falco. In case if you wanted to bait out certain negates or something, or like a DD Crow, that's just kind of one of the base ways to go about it. So now we're safe to go ahead and overlay these two together and just make a Abyss Dweller. Because even Abyss Dweller alone is enough to shut certain decks down, so you should be good. And plus, you still got an Effect Veiler, so yeah, technically 2 forms of disruption. And if we were to go, and if you know we managed to get through the next turn, okay, so next turn we then would have gotten Super Polymerization. So that's not bad overall. This is just like a generic, or just a standard Salamangreat board overall. So yeah, not much else to say. And again, Super Poly just comes into clutch because you know you could easily just break boards like that. You just gotta have the right kind of discard fodder or whatever, and you should be in a good spot, really. Well, that's really all I got to show you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this combo video, and as always, I will catch you guys again next time.